It's been a while since I've done my last bottle kill. So I've got, well, hell, I got a lot of bottles to cover. So stick around and pour up. It's the Bourbon Nut. Hey, welcome back. My name is Brock, and thanks for joining me on this episode where this is going to be a bottle kill. I'm going to try to run through this pretty quickly. During that intro, I did count. I've got about 15 bottles, so I'm not going to make this video long. So I will go through this fairly quickly and just kind of showcase the bottle, the MSRP if I remember it, and whether or not I'm going to buy it again or not. Cheers real quick. This is a bottle I just picked up. This is the Nulu Double Oak. This is a store pick. Really tasty. I like this one a lot. Double oak is really good. It's a good balance of sweet and brown sugariness, along with the oak on this one too as well. It's aged about 7 years, I believe. But really, really good. So cheers to you guys on that. Do that one more time. Let's get this shit started. Redwood Empire. Big fan of Redwood Empire in general. And this is the Rocket Top Straight Rye Whiskey. This is a bottle and bond. MSRP is about 90 bucks on this. And the age statement's on the back, so it's kind of hard to see, but it's on the back here. It's aged 5 years, but really enjoy this bottle. One of my more preferred ryes. And Redwood Empire does really great stuff, so I will be buying this one again. So, all right. Next up, let's go with a pair here. And this one is Lux Row, even though it's MGP juice, and this is the Old Ezra 7. I'm a big fan of Old Ezra 7. I like their profiles for me. So this is the rye whiskey and the the bourbon. The rye is actually distilled as MGP juice versus this is actually distilled in Kentucky, so for Lux Row. So MGP, bourbon, Kentucky. Both about 70, 75 bucks. Really, really good, so I will be buying these again as well. Next up, let's go with this one right here. Remus. This is a store pick, particularly. I'm a fan of Remus store picks. I've heard good things about Remus store picks in general. I've had some of their baseline offerings for Remus. Not impressed, nothing great. But again, the store picks are really good. This one was about, I want to say 60 bucks. And this one came in at about 108 proof. And the mash bill was 75% corn, 21% rye, so it kind of borders that high rye almost, and 4% barley. But really, really tasty. Dark caramel notes on this one. Confectionate sugar, really, really tasty. Heavy vanilla too. So if I can find these Remus store picks, I'll continue buying those. Those are just really good. I like them. Let's see. Let's go right here. Shanks. This is 2023, so I've had this one a couple years. This is bottle 1005 out of 2482. This was 2023's release, and this comes in at 91.2 proof. I paid about 90 bucks MSRP for this, locally here, again, in the Charlotte, Gastonia area. Price to keep creeping up with this, right? Shanks, Bomburgers, both, could find these for 90 bucks. Now they're creeping up to like 120, 130. So for me, unfortunately, now I'm having to decide, Shanks and Bomburgers. Bomburgers 1 year was good. Shanks last year or 2023 I like better than Bomburgers. I think because of the price availability or the pricing of this, I'm going to probably move to the Bomburgers and try to get that PFG. So if I can get that Proficient fine grain, I'd love to sample. Someone wants to send me that, but that's what I'm going to be looking for on that. So Shanks out this time around, unless that pricing starts coming down. So mixers, if you're listening, work on the pricing a little bit there too. So I like the Shanks a lot, but got to start choosing between the two. I'm going to take Bomburgers this year. Next up, let's go this one. I've had this one for a while too. This is Discovery Series. This is Disco 7. So this one, when I bought this one, was about MSRP 120. And these are another one that keeps creeping up to where, I think we're up to like Discovery 11, Disco Series 11 and 12, somewhere. I think it's 12. And they're just getting priced. They're getting like 150, 160, some of these around. But Disco 7 was pretty good. Disco 3 and 4 I liked, I think, better than 7. And I heard 11 is really good. I have not tried 11. I think 10 might have been good too. But for me, approaching 150, 160 for this, there's a lot of good bourbon at that price range that I would probably spend money on. So I probably won't be buying Disco Series again unless something really intrigues me. So there's the caveat to that. But in general, I'm not looking for Disco Series now. So there's that. Let's go to this one. E.H. Taylor. This is the small batch. Big fan of a small batch if I can find it. MSRP is it has been 45 bucks. I know Buffalo Trace had an increase maybe a month or so ago. I can't remember honestly what I said about it in one of the videos, but I think I'm not sure if the Colonel Taylor actually went up as well too. But if I find this for 80 bucks, I don't mind spending 80, 85 bucks for it. But when it starts approaching 100 bucks, I'm not going to buy the small batch. It is tasty though. I like it. Small batch. It's got that fruit forwardness to it, which I like. Pretty decent finish on the back end of it too, but just a solid pour overall. So if I can find it, MSRP, which in North Carolina is ABC regulated, so they sell it at MSRP, then I'm definitely buying it if I see it. So let's see. All right, let's go to Chattanooga. Big fan of Chattanooga. This is the Bottle and Bond. This one particularly is the fall of 2018. Again, Bottle and Bond has to be 100 proof, federally bonded warehouses, and it has to be at least 4 years age dated. So this is really good. I enjoyed this one a lot. Chattanooga does good things in general, so I'm a fan of Chattanooga. So if I find the Bottle of Wine again, I'll definitely purchase it for me. Let's see what else we got. Elijah Craig. This is a single barrel store pick from State Line, which is in South Carolina, not too far from where I live, just over the border. I don't know what it is about the single barrels from Elijah Craig. Like the barrel proofs, for most of them here are pretty good. Not going to get into the store behind the barrel proofs there, where I think about that with the availability and the age lowering and all that other stuff. But for single barrels, they're just too damn hot for me. I don't know what it is, but I've tried a couple different single barrels from different places, and both of them just come across as I can't get past the ethanol burn. And this one is coming in at 123.4, right? So some of these barrel proofs are right on that range too, and those taste a lot more punching underneath it. Like they don't taste as hot as it indicates in the proof versus this one. So for me, the Elijah Craig single barrels, I'm not going to be buying those probably again too. I'll just stick to the barrel proofs when they come around. And it have to be a special barrel proof too, because because of the age statement and the pricing and everything else with barrel proofs, I'm kind of leaning towards spending money elsewhere. But occasionally, if you get like a great one like the C923, something super phenomenal, then I'm going to go look for that obviously and try to get that. So let's see. Let's go right here. So this one also is another MGP, but this is Smoke Wagon. This is the uncut, unfiltered. Probably out of the lineup, I think their lineup across the board is pretty good. The profile fits what I like for the most part. It's heavy caramel, heavy vanilla, a little bit of char influence there too as well. But the uncut unfiltered is probably my go-to favorite one. It's about 70 bucks MSRP here. So if I find this one, typically I will be buying that one again. So I enjoy having that one on my shelf. Here we go. Keep moving. 2XO. Dixon Dedman, right? From Kentucky Owl, has his own brand now with 2XO. This was the Innkeeper's Blend, and this one came in at 104 proof and about 100, 110 bucks if I remember. I've had this one for a couple years as well too. So, truth be told, 2XO, 2 times oak, that's the double barreling process that he has. It's good juice, but the prices keep creeping up on this too. I know there's Sneakerhead and there's some Hawaii, Kiwa, whatever blend, and some other things they've got out there. And they've got some baseline stuff out there, and I've tried like the American Oak. That's pretty decent. But again, for what you can get at the $120, this just, my palate probably prefers other things than this. Again, it's good, and I enjoy this one a lot. But am I looking for 2XO, some of their special blends? Not really. That's just not for me. So probably not going to buy another one. Moving on. Yellowstone. This is a store pick from the local ABC store down the street. This one is 102 proof or 51% ABV. And yeah, this is probably the best thing I like about Yellowstone is the store picks. About 60 bucks roughly, MSRP, and really, really tasty. I like these a lot. this is probably like the only Yellowstone that I do really enjoy for the most part. So anytime I can find a Yellowstone store pick, I will check the proof on that. And if you have relationships with the store managers, or that there's people that are tasting some of these barrels that you like their palates or you trust, even more so reason to go and check out these store picks. So this one is one place I do trust, and it's really tasty. So I will be buying that one again. We got last two here. So next one here is 1792 Bottle and Bond. I'm always a big fan of 1792. Love 1792 Bottle and Bond. I love their the lineup for the most part across the board. So Bottle and Bond, just really, really good for me. Very balanced, cohesive, good flavors, start to finish. I really enjoy this bottle a lot. So anytime I can find Bottle and Bond, and here again, MSRP is going to be about 45, 50 bucks at most. So love it. We'll buy it anytime I can find it. No questions asked there. I also have the store pick. So this is the Bottle and Bond store pick from a store in South Carolina. Really, really good. And again, it was about almost the same price as MSRP in North Carolina. It wasn't much different. So why not? So I love that one. Last but not least, sticking with 1792, is the single barrel. I like the single barrel. The single barrel comes in about 98.6. Yeah, 98.6. So it's got a good proof on it for a single barrel. It's a little hit or miss sometimes. The flavor is typically good, but it can vary a little bit with like any single barrel, especially store picks, but single barrels in general. And so 1792 overall profile, I like it. How does that stack up against Full Proof and Bottle and Bond? I like the Bottle and Bond probably. The Full Proof is probably my favorite, other than the 12 year and some of the limited stuff you can't get as much. So, but yeah, we'll be buying that one again as well too. So that's about it. I try to run through that pretty quickly, but leave comments below. What bottles do you think I should be checking out next? And then until next time, sip your passion.